Hey,
Hello?
hey, what's up? Nick?
Hey Casper, can you hear me?
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect.
Alright, let's just see what the chat says here.
Cool. By the way, I'm kind of in a trade at present, so if I'm
Oh,
half
me too.
distracted. Oh, yeah, what are you doing?
I just took a small little play here on bingo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm bottom bouncing CLVS at present.
Oh, very nice.
Is it snowing in New York?
No, but I think it's supposed to snow actually tonight.
Yeah, it's looking gorgeous right here.
How's it over by you?
Yeah, it's a good maybe 2 inches or so.
Oh, so you guys do got some snow.
Yeah, not worth shoveling, but enough to look nice.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't mind a snow day here and there, but when we get a lot of snow days, it gets annoying.
Yeah, no doubt.
So wait for a few more people to just respond to us, make sure you
Oh, yeah, I
sound
didn't
good.
even look at the chat room. Casper's a little louder. All right, hold on. How's Casper now?
Do you want me? I know your real name. Do you want me to refer to you by Casper? What do you want? It's up to you.
It'd probably be easier for the chat room to just keep Casper. My real name's Alex, so I don't
Yeah, I
mind.
know. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should probably go ahead and mute the room, huh?
Uh, yeah. I mean, if you want to, mute the mic and hop on a little later, because I usually don't go till like 9, 10, or we could. It's up to you, man.
No, no, I'm totally focused on this trade. I'd like to definitely focus on this until you go live or whatever.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. All right.
Okay.
All right. Alright, good morning, everyone. So, right now, for those of you who don't know, I am currently in a trade at the moment. I'm in BNGO right now. And I'm probably going to look to get out some right around here on BNGO. I don't like holding into, market open. Things get very unpredictable at market open. And, I was expecting this thing to get the move by now. I mean, still can, but as we get closer to market open, the less I'm liking it. My idea was to sell upper 140s. We just got right there. We hit. I think for a second we got over. I think we hit 142. I had a 145 order to get out some, but didn't get filled right there on that push. Yeah, I'm holding a 129 average at the moment. So I may look to, get out some here on the ask, see if I could get filled. I'm going to give it a second here, see if we could push, maybe get over this 140 mark currently. So let's see here on BNGO. So normally right now for anyone new watching the stream, usually I would be going into my watch list right now, but I am in a trade at the moment, so I'm going to have to postpone the watch list. And there's not much to on the watch this morning. Besides BNGO, I'm watching CNST and IFRX. And also we have a guest speaker today. Casper is our guest speaker on today. I think right now Casper's in a trade at the moment, so I think he'll hop on once he gets out of that trade, or he wants to hop on earlier, whatever he wants to do. So I want to see if we get this 140 break right here, and I'll look to sell into strength. What's going on, Casper? Yeah, Preston, I'm going to try to have some more guest speakers on. I'm going to definitely try to have more guest speakers on. Hoping we can get Dennis back on soon. You guys love Dennis. Casper, technical difficulties. Please stand by, alright? Alright, so while Casper's figuring that out, I'm just going to be focusing on this BNGO trade I'm currently in right now. I'll go over the, why I got in BNGO, once I exit the trade here. So let's see, coming up to 140 right here. We do have some sellers there. We have 36K, we have 13K there at 140. Alright, here we go. Here's the 140 push. See if you can get over this mark. I'll look to sell into strength. So stalling a little bit here at 140. It's been pretty heavy all morning on BNGO. So some trouble here. Not seeing any buying volume come in here at 140. Stalling right here at this 140 mark. The bid's still fighting here, though. If we can't break out here, may look to take. Oh, and there we go. There's 140. 140 on the bids. Going to look to take some profits here. Just took off one half of my position. Took off one half there on BNGO. Locked in $330 on that first sell. Still holding on 3,000 shares here on BNGO. Not a bad trade to start off my morning here on BNGO. Alright, coming right up to this target, that 145, that 150 mark, was the original target. So if anyone in, from that low 120s or 130s, not a bad idea to look to take around this 150 mark here on BNGO. Not going to be looking for a crazy target on this one, guys. It's trading pretty heavy all morning. It's not a micro float. Did have a recent offering. I'm sure there's going to be some back holders still here. We went on recent runs here on BNGO. So as we come up here to this 150 mark, I'm definitely going to be looking to take the remainder of my position here. And there we go. There's 145. 145 on BNGO. Alright, all out on BNGO. Just took the rest there. At this 144 mark on BNGO. Took out the rest there. So all out of that trade, made a total of $765 on BNGO. I'll post the entries, exits, P&L, once the live stream ends. And there you go. There's 147 on the play here. Alright, so with that being said, let me hop into, before I hop into the watch list, let me hop into, why I entered BNGO this morning, and what I was seeing this morning on BNGO. So BNGO did have a headline yesterday in after hours. That's why I got this little bit of a pop yesterday in after hours. This morning I had a, big washout here. Was watching it all morning. Didn't see any sort of higher lows. Watching it, I was putting in lower high, so you could see lower high, lower high, lower high. And we finally put in a bottom here, right around this 118 mark. Came back up, reclaimed 120. Was still watching it here. And then right around here, we kind of got this kind of put in a higher low here, put in a higher low here, and put in a higher low here. And this was my entry right here. Right around this 129 mark, risking this 120 area with a upper 140s target, and just held it out, stuck through it. It was definitely a little bit of a frustrating trade. It was just sitting at that 128 mark for so long. The bids was absorbing a lot at 128, and we finally got the volume push, and then I was just scaling out, during the live stream there, in the 140s. So that was kind of the idea on BNGO, waiting for a reversal on the higher lows. I like the overall volume on BNGO. If we weren't seeing this volume on it, and I wasn't seeing, this bid propping here, the strong bids this morning, I probably wouldn't have entered BNGO, but I like the overall volume on it, and I like the and I like the bid side I was seeing on the tape on BNGO. So that was the trade on it. But overall, I'm not too in love with it, to be honest, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be re-entering BNGO. Just a quick pre-market trade. I have to set up really nice for me to set the, to play intraday. Just gonna have a lot of baggies, guys. Look how much volume it did. This day here it did 34 million in volume. Went on another run. It did 68 million in volume. Then they had an offering. Offering really kills momentum on it. So we're gonna have a lot of bag holders. We just had offering, so we're gonna have more supply now on BNGO. So as we come up, this could definitely be a possible short target as we come up to these levels here on BNGO. So definitely gonna be a little bit more cautious on this one. For the remainder of the morning. But this was the quick little pre-market trade on it off the higher low setup, off the good overall volume on BNGO, and I was liking the tape on it. So that was the trade on BNGO. Heading into the morning, we're gonna have this 130 support area. Actually, I'll map out the 128. Map out 128. This thing, I want to see, how the tapes look. It could look really heavy at open, guys. It was already heavy in pre-market, and pre-market's much more thin. So it could be much heavier as we start the morning on BNGO. Oh, let's see. It says 180 is the high a day, but not seeing 180 here on the chart. And so for now, I'll map out 150. Then I'll map out 120. So these are the lines. I mapped out 128. That was that soaking area. And I mapped out 120 on BNGO. So watch that open. We'll see how it reacts around this 128 line. Below 128, we have 120. Below 120, it's backside on BNGO. So we'll keep this one on watch. This is going to be where the most eyes are. It's going to be where the most attention is this morning on BNGO. All right, Casper, you're muted at the moment.
Yep.
All right, just wanted to make sure you resolved that technical issue you had. All right, so next we're gonna have CNST. CNST was our play yesterday. Made $5,000 yesterday on CNST. Longed it around $24. I posted that chart and I posted the P&L in Discord. So this was a nice day one move yesterday. Coming into today on CNST, we're gonna have some $30 resistance. So I want to see how it reacts around this $30 mark. I want to see if the volume's going to be very light on it. So I'm going to be paying close attention to the volume and the tape on this one, because we could see some more backside potential. We could see some more unwind today on CNST. It's still up a pretty good amount, on the daily chart here. So we could definitely be seeing, back down to $20 today. If volume doesn't come in today, and it's looking very weak, the price action, we could definitely see some more fade on CNST. So I'll be interested on this one into pops. It did reverse some borrows on CNST. If it looks strong and it reclaims 30 and it's holding above it and it's starting to base above it, definitely be very cautious on it, because it could easily rip back on up today. So this is going to be one where I'm going to be reacting to the price action and volume on CNST, but definitely going to be leaning more towards the short side this morning on CNST. All right, next we have IFRX. Not too interested over in IFRX. Let me just pull it back on up. IFRX here. Kind of weak pre-market on IFRX. Went on a little bit of a pop yesterday. I think it was halted on pending news, unhalted. Made a U shape, came back on up, but so far overall this pre-market's weak. So we could watch it. If it ever reclaimed this 325 mark, I'll give it a look on IFRX, but not one I'm super interested in on IFRX. So gonna have to wait to see this one get back above that 325 line, then I could give it more of a look on IFRX, because so far just very weak pre-market action on this one. But alright, that's gonna be it for this morning watch list. Casper, you can come back on if you want.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
What's my volume like, chat room?
I can hear you over here. Maybe we could ask the chat. Chat, how does Casper sound? Just let us know.
I tried changing all the volume settings in Discord directly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Good
could hear you.
fun?
It's a little low for me, but I mean, as long as it sounds good for the chat, that's really what matters.
Yeah, you're pretty low for me too, so I cranked up your volume and lowered mine.
Let me try to do
All
that.
right, looks like it's good.
Let me
Loud,
crank you
Russell
up a little
says.
bit on my end.
All right, I'll turn it a bit down. All right, yeah, sorry for the weird volume situation, guys. This setup for me is extremely odd.
Hey, it's all good as long as we could hear you. You know.
I don't think I'm going to be taking any trades with this setup, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. How'd your pre-market trade go?
One was bad, the other was worse.
Oh man.
So, but not too much damage so far.
All right. All right. So we got about three. Yeah. Oh, we got about 2 minutes. Wow. Time caught up to us quickly this morning. Let me throw up the scanners for the start of the day. We'll keep BNGO on the top level 2. On the bottom, we'll keep IFRX for now.
Hey, Nick, I got a question.
Sure.
How far away is your mic from your face?
It's pretty close. It's pretty darn close.
Hmm.
Not sure like an accurate. I'm not sure like a measurement wise, but it's like my it's right next to my hand, so it's very close.
It's weird. We have the same mic, and yet I'm struggling big time.
It's your first time.
Yeah, I guess. I'm used to being able to edit everything after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, delayed good morning, everybody in chat.
All right, cool. Everyone's saying we sound good. That's good. Let's see. Uh, all right, so market's about to open. Make sure you guys are all locked in. Ready to go. Make sure you guys have a game plan. No FOMO. Stick to your setups. And let's all have a good trading day today.
Good one, Sterling.
All right, market's open.
Nice trade on BNGO, by the way.
Thank you, Casper. All right, so let's pay attention, guys, to BNGO. It was very heavy in pre-market, and pre-markets usually trade much thinner for every stock. So I want to see how it looks to start the day off here in BNGO. I want to see what type of volume it's going to do here.
Yeah, if you want, I could go over about why I'm here. That might help.
Sure, Casper, you could you go over it.
Basically, I started a channel not long ago to capture what I'm doing right now, which is a simulator. I had two live accounts in the past, and the second one, which was trying to run it up from a really small balance, did not go very well, and that was largely due to fees and commissions and stuff. So right now, I'm sort of trying to retrain myself and make sure that I can actually be profitable in the long term using a small balance. And so I started making recaps or just um, showing all my progress on a YouTube channel, which is Freedom Trading. And I can post a link later if you guys want. I definitely encourage anybody new to check out the videos because they could have pretty high educational value for for somebody who's just starting out, and isn't sure about a lot of the things that you'll get to see when you go live.
Yeah, so we'll be posting that link over in chat. If you guys don't
I
mind,
can if you
giving
want, yeah.
Casper a subscribe. Would appreciate that if you guys could go give Casper a sub.
There you
And I
go.
think it's great. I think a lot of traders can relate to you, Casper. Being a relatively newer trader, I think they can relate
Well, in terms of
pretty well.
new, actually, I started around the same time you did. The difference is that I wasn't full time the whole way through. I had a lot of interruptions.
Oh, I got you.
We're still green, but the last account was a little dodgy.
BNGO here, guys. Breaking down a little bit here. Had some trouble getting over that 140 mark. You guys can see we formed the double top there. And did just crack that 128 line. We'll see if it can reclaim. But this is what I was worried about on BNGO. Just very heavy overall action in the pre-market. And it's pretty much the same story here, at market open. So also watching CNST, into pops here. IFRX week open there. COLL. Yeah. So we see the similar setup, but to be honest, guys, I mean, a third day in a row. I think we're gonna have. I don't know. I like it as much. This third day in a row. I feel like kind of shorts learned their lesson from this, and I feel like it could get too long crowded, in my opinion. A third day in a row with this same setup. But thank you for the heads up, guys. We could give it a look. I could just see this sitting way too long crowded and give back. So a lot of weakness here on BNGO. That's what we're worried about. The overall amount of bag holders in BNGO. Recent offering, recent runs. We don't like to look for that stuff, guys. When we're looking for a possible day one long, we don't like seeing all this overhead supply. We like seeing a nice clean daily chart. Maybe it's gone on a run a few months ago, but just gone on a recent run. So you definitely could expect a lot of bags to be taking profits today. And overall, it's not a micro float anymore on BNGO. CNST, yep, CNST. A little bit of a pop here on CNST. I'm watching that one for a potential short. Waiting for, gonna be waiting a little bit for that one. Only 6 minutes in right here. Ernesto, hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Appreciate the support. Thank you for the sub. COLs. Casper, what are you thinking about COL?
I just took a small starter on COLL.
On long
Yeah.
side? Alright. Pretty similar volume to yesterday's play on CNST.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like sympathy momentum.
That's when it's getting a little bit pushy, but we'll see here.
Yeah, no doubt. My size is small for now.
Gotcha. Ernesto, I usually go to around 10:30, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Looking for a possible CNST short here. Looking for a possible CNST short here. So I did take some CNST short here. Nice. Already up $1 per share there in CNST. I have a 28.50 average on CNST. Looking for some more backside over there. There we go. There's low 27s. Yeah, Sterling Tater, definitely a little bit scary, but I know my risk. This is doing exactly what I like to see on these day two setups. A morning pop on weak volume right into my line. Weak price action. So I was willing to take a short here. So just going to be holding this one out on CNST. Casper, you're still in that COL. And here's BNGO too. BNGO starting to curl around. Or BNGO. Alright, yeah, Casper's not used to talking and trading at the same time. All good, Casper. You talk after. I'm just so used to it, guys. Been doing this for over a year now. So, kind of used to it. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see. Sorry, guys. Let's see BNGO. See if BNGO could base here at 130s. COL, a little bit of a breakdown here on COL. CNST just sitting tight on the short side on that one. Wow, look at this. BNGO pushing here. Yeah, Stockbug, it's how I trade, stress free. You guys don't want to be stressed out, when you're trading. You want to be calm and cool. Imagine doing this as a career and you're stressed out every single day, So, I'm pretty calm in most of my trades. What do I want to see on CNST? Kind of looking for 25 target on that one. So kind of looking for $25 on it. I want to see it reject here at this VWAP level. So I want to see this 2850 line reject again. You'll put in another lower high. Chris, how do you stay so calm? A few things, One, experience. I've been doing it for 3 years, so you kind of get, kind of immune to it, so used to it. Two, I have confidence in my trading. I have confidence in my setups. Three, I know my risk, so I know what I'm willing to lose on each trade. Obviously, it would be very stressful if you don't know your risk. If you don't know your risk, then I could see why you may be stressed out. So those are a few things, what keeps me so calm. Yeah, COOL right there. I did tell you guys on that one, 3 days in a row. I'm thinking that shorts finally learned their lesson after yesterday. And they're not going to, look to short COOL. And I think it's going to get too long crowded. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. Kind of getting too long crowded. Not enough shorts in here. I'm not even sure if it's easy to borrow or not. The last 2 days, the two runners we had were easy to borrow. So I think it got too long crowded here on COOL. All right, so COL is easy to borrow. All right, but still, it's I feel like it's more long crowded. I like playing short squeezes, I like playing stocks at potential. Go on a squeeze. I mean, it could definitely still go if the right volume comes in, but right now, uh, you're gonna need to see the volume step up a little bit. You want to see 18 start the base, and then start to make this curl, reclaim that VWAP, and then you can see that possible push here. All right, thank you, Jason. Yep. So it's easy to borrow. There's BNGO coming up to the high day here, 140. TOPS hammered. Oh yeah, TOPS smoke there. So there's a new high day right there on BNGO 144. Nice job if anyone did catch this one on BNGO. Yeah, we're gonna have some resistance coming up here. We're gonna have this pre-market high. 147, 148. Nice, happy trader. You sold BNG at 143. UK shares, very nice. IBS, the dog's giving us singles a trade. Maybe a sell alert here on BNGO, maybe. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. BNG. Profit on BNGO, very nice. Yeah, BNGO. Nice recovery here. Nice bounce. And you can see this is the volume I was thinking it needed. I was thinking it needed kind of these 1 million bars to really get going. And it's kind of doing that volume that it does need to, start moving. So good power here on BNGO. COOL looking like it's giving back its gains there. CNST, would like to see this thing break down that $27 mark. So far for me, 1 for 1 of the day. Just still sitting in my short right now. Just watching BNGO at the moment here as well. Alright, Casper said he'll be right back. Let's see. How do I know if I'm wrong? Well, it's trading. I mean, it's never nothing's 100%. I mean, every trade is a possibility of losing. It's really just a numbers game and sticking to your setup. I know I win about 7 out of 10 trades statistically, so I'm gonna be wrong here and there. My stop's gonna be over the high day on CNST. Let's see. No, I'm all out of bingo. All out of that one. Took my profits. Took the rest in pre-market. Yep. TOPS. I did mention that one in chat too. Possible dead cat bounce play. If you guys like these dead cat bounce plays, TOPS may be something you wanna possibly take a look at here for some sort of bounce play. All right, let's see what else. BNGO right now. The BNGO definitely that play right now where the most eyes are on. Let's see.
All right, I'm back. All right, so I just got about 400% slippage on my COLL trade. So this is going to be an interesting recap. Anybody in chat in anything right now? Yeah, Dan, I had a stop at 1925, and I believe it took 6 attempts to exit for me to finally get out. I really wish I had live video of this one. Oh, it was by accident, Dreambox. Just the spreads didn't let me get out at the price that I wanted, and I kept reattempting it, like canceling the order and trying to get out on the bid, and it kept not working. But the bright side of this is that it's going to make for a pretty good recap. This is I mean, the result sucks. I'm now down quite a bit on the day. It's the second biggest losing day I've had in this account. But it's part of the experience. Sometimes you're going to do weird stuff. Sometimes it's going to bite you in the ass. And me as a viewer, when I watch other people's recaps, I always like to see the losing days more than the winning days because that's when the real lessons are learned, I find. No, no, it's not the broker's fault, Wilson. It's 100% just my unwillingness to get out at the time that I thought it was not going well. I saw some problems in the 1960s, and I had an opportunity to stop out green, and I didn't take it. I decided to wait for my full stop at 1925, and then slippage just came really fast. Yeah, stock block I do. My hotkey setup is actually immaculate. I love it. I definitely have mastered that over the years, but it's mostly a case of the spreads and my the price range. Like my sell hotkey, my bailout is sell at the bid minus 1 penny, which will work for my normal price range of $1 to $10. But in the $18 price range, with these kinds of spreads, it doesn't work so well. Yes, I am volume. Volume past 10? Yes. It's even more Canadian accent today because we got our first snow here. If you want, I could throw in some A's every now and then. GTFO hotkey. I do. It's Control Z. But like I said, the offset that I use is too thin for that price range. And in this case, it bit me in the ass. That's my simulator account, KK09 or 0491. But it's very different than other simulators I've done in the past because it's trying to simulate the live account that is currently halted of mine. I had a lot of trouble running it up from a small balance when I tried the last time, and so now I'm just instead of waiting to go broke, I'm trying to make sure that I can actually accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. Because in my previous live, my first live account was a runaway winner. I did great. I was up like 1,200%. And then I tried again with a smaller balance in more difficult conditions. And I had a gross winner. Like my account was in the green on the gross side, but overall my net result was deeply in the red, and that's just because of the effect of commissions and account fees.
All right. All right, I'm back, guys. I have to give my dog a bone real quick, and I did take a $500 loss there on CNST, so it does put me down to about 230 bucks on the day. So I am overall green on the day, but 1 for 2 accuracy wise in the day for myself.
Must be nice.
Eh, CNST, it would have been a nice little winner if it worked on out, but it looked like they trapped it pretty well there. I had 2 soaking candles there on the pullbacks and put it in a higher low, and I kind of saw once it reclaimed VWAP, it was game over. Got a pretty nice. I stopped out pretty good on that one though. I didn't get any slippage.
That's a complicated answer, Jason. I could get into it, but it won't be here. It'll be on the channel. That's definitely one of the recapping my two accounts is definitely something I'm going to do in the future.
Sterling, the potential was there. Potential was there. It did exactly what I wanted to, but on these low floats, they're so easy to trap on these low floats. It doesn't take much volume to get it going. Yesterday was nice on NXTC on that day two. Had a nice unwind. Was hoping CNST would kind of follow suit on the day two, but it looks like it has more left in it. I think the long was kind of right here, right around this 2880 mark, for this push on up. I would say risking 28, kind of getting in a little bit late now. You kind of saw NXTC did the same thing on day two, did the same thing, but this one just unwinded. You could see it kind of made the curl on up, but it topped on the red to green move. And look at that unwind. I was hoping I could get something like this. This is like a 10-point candle to the downside on NXTC day two. Just unfortunate that CNST today, made that red to green attempt, and it's kind of following through now. It didn't have that rejection that we saw on yesterday.
Did you take any in the green, Nick?
CNST? No, my target was $25. Didn't reach my target, but still, like I said, still green on the day. So let me see if I could see any other opportunities. Just gonna look around right now. BNGO kind of topped out around that 150 mark. IVC, light volume, COL, nothing. Maybe COL maybe later in the day if this thing could set on up for a U-shaped pattern. But I wouldn't be interested in that unless it's set up later in the day. Accumulate some more short sellers and then squeeze it later would be much better in my opinion. IFRX trying to curl, but just kind of looking like a slower morning so far. Appreciate the sub.
Pretty substantial rip there on NXTC this morning. I just noticed that.
NXTC. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. A little bit of a
Not
bounce
much
today.
volume, but expiration.
Don't really have any opinions on Uber. I'm not sure if you do, Casper, but you may want to ask Alex on his options live stream. He's more over those bigger cap plays.
I don't have any really strong opinions. That's not the kind of thing I normally follow.
Yeah.
But sure, certainly looks a little bottom bouncy right now.
Anything else of interest for you, Casper?
Is what of interest?
And any plays right now?
Oh no, I'm 100% bored. I don't see anything that really fits. I was my main watch today was CLVS and it underperformed severely, and so that was a bummer.
Mm. Yeah, just haven't been in love with this market we've been in. I don't like these multi-day runners. A lot of bigger float plays recently. Just kind of waiting for that
Yeah,
low float market to come back.
yeah. It seems like we both had pretty long periods of not trading.
We did, before yesterday, before my big win yesterday. I haven't taken a trade since I think last Tuesday.
Yep. Same here last Tuesday, but I got active on Monday of this week. Oh, damn. I guess I broke my win streak today.
Mm.
Shit.
It'll bounce back. Yeah, but stock block that 1 week of October made the whole month though. That was worth it for the even though October was slow, that 1 week pretty much made the whole month. Stevie, how many on average really good setups you see? Really, it really depends what type of market you're in, but I would say a month.
Like five.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would say like maybe 5 or 6 like really A+ setups that I go like massive size on. Like last month was SCS last month. BNGO last month was much better because it was it haven't gone any rips. It was a lower floor at the time too. BIMI. So yeah, I would say around maybe 5 a month. First name you like to be a guest on the stream sometime? Yeah, first name you want to hop on, just DM me. We can set that up.
BNGO.
Yeah,
I
so
took
kind
that
of a
one off my
slow.
watch list.
Yeah, kind of a little slow period right now. If you guys have any questions for myself or Casper, feel free to ask.
Stock block's making fun of me, I think.
Oh yeah.
But he's working on being patient. Never mind.
Let's see. Chris, view up. How important is that indicator to your setup? It's not really that important to be honest. I think it's a little overrated. View up, but I mean, I use it. I mean, majority of traders look at it. It's a popular indicator. I mean, I use it, but I mean, I could remove it and I would still be fine. George, yeah, yeah. My parents, they weren't supportive at first. They like everyone. I think day trading is gambling. They weren't really supportive at first, but eventually I talked them into the and they were supportive of it. They're like, but they wanted to give me time. They're like, Nick, like, if you don't do well, with this next year trading wise, we're gonna have to send you back to college. And I performed really well. They saw the results. They saw I was making money, and they were fine with it ever since. Same with a lot of friends. They all thought I was crazy what I was doing, and now a lot of them are asking if I could teach them how to day trade. It's pretty funny. Yep, Chris. Volume, price action, my two biggest indicators, and yeah, I like the 72.89 moving average. Do you use indicators, Casper, or not really?
Oh my God. I was actually, while we were talking about that just now, I was looking through the possible indicators and just basically making fun of all of them. No, I'm not a huge fan at all. I do show the VWAP on my 1 and 5 minute, and I use a 200 and 100 SMA on my daily, but I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to them.
Yeah, you heard it from Casper too, guys. That I think they're overrated. Use support and resistance line. That should be your biggest indicator. But what I do like though, Casper, the custom ones are pretty cool. Like the ones I showed you from the
Yeah, for sure.
Thinkorswim ones. Like those are awesome. If you guys know what a code or anything like that, like the Gap Staps one, that one's awesome. The volume forecast is awesome. Like those indicators, like the custom made ones, those are legit. I like those.
To me, indicators are just, it's like they're self-reinforcing. Like they don't actually indicate. It's like people react to them, and so they become valid. And because they're valid, people react to them. But it's I don't know. It's just super unreliable in my opinion. I
Hmm.
feel that you could write any indicator whatsoever, and eventually something is going to show a reaction to it. And so for that reason, I tend to consider them mostly invalid.
Oh, I 100% agree with you. Like it blows my mind when someone's like, "Oh, it's hitting the 20-day moving average. I'm gonna buy now." Like I'm like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing?" Like
What are you
just
talking
because it
about?
hits your fib line or 20-day moving
Oh, don't get
average.
me started with Fibonacci lines.
Oh,
God
the
damn it.
fib
That's
lines,
the one
yeah.
I think I laugh at the most.
Nah, I think the worst one is like the Bollinger Band, like,
No, yeah, Bollinger
or the
Bands.
Ichimoku
I
clouds.
mean,
Oh, it's
well, the
hitting the
thing is,
Ichimoku
though,
clouds.
to be fair, I think indicators can be super useful if you're a long-term investor kind of thing.
Hmm.
But for day trading, no, I don't think so, man. It's all about support and resistance and the tape, basically, for me anyway.
Yeah, and volume. Yeah, I agree.
I did recently look into Heikin-Ashi candles, however.
Not
Uh,
familiar with those.
hold on. Like that. They're pretty neat. They average out the top and bottom of previous candles. It's good for longer term traders who are looking for trends, like reversals and trends.
Yeah,
But I still don't. I'm not about to start using them or anything.
yeah. What I'll say about this, hey, if you guys have a working strategy and you have an indicator, you could use it, to add, more conviction to your strategy. Maybe, I would say that would be a much, better way to use the indicator, but, don't solely trade off the indicator. If you have a working strategy and maybe an indicator, helps, gives you a little bit more edge, then hey, go for it. I don't want to hate on indicators, but what I'll say is, don't solely trade off them.
Stevie. Hopefully. Oh, the rule. Yeah, PDT, man. I feel bad for you guys.
Oh yeah, you're in Canada. Yeah, I hated being under the PDT rule. That was annoying.
It doesn't make any sense either.
I don't get it. It makes no sense at all.
It's like, yeah, the little guy with $1,000 is the one who's crashing the market. Yeah, okay.
The internet will break when Happy joins the stream. Oh boy.
Anybody know how things worked out for him? Did he escape BNGO with some green?
Oh yeah, Happy. What happened with the BNGO trade? I think Happy is his chat name, his first name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Wish we had more action here, Casper. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm locked up for the day regardless. This was a big red day for me, so
Oh.
there's nothing that can change the lock level.
Sorry to hear about that, man.
No, no worries. Everything is a learning experience. That's what this is about.
Of course. Yeah, and
I'm
I
still
hope.
green on the week, actually, despite this huge red day.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, okay. So we did profit. All right. Good for Happy. Nice. 150.
Made $150, and then when he's finished beating up his roommate, he'll probably rob him for another $150. Yeah, let me look at your scanners here. Jeez.
You guys, IBS trading AGRX. ALNA here. Looks like another one of those dead cat bounce plays, but a little late now. Looks like it's halted on the upside.
What? Halt? Where?
Yeah, but it's like one of those dead cat bounce halts on ALNA.
Yeah, it's too bad I wasn't here yesterday, man.
Yeah, yesterday was a blast.
I was just killing me not being able to give you guys mid halt information.
Yeah, you were all over that, at CNST, and big shout out to you for calling that out too. I wouldn't have been able to profit if you didn't call that out.
Well, yeah, I'm glad somebody did because if you watch my recap from yesterday, I butchered my three trades on it really bad.
Did you come out in the
I
green
made
though?
like $160 or something.
All right, at least you came out in the green.
Yeah, it was a 5% day, but it should have been a monstrous home run. It's very typical me yesterday.
Hmm. Stockbot XL. What are your main takeaways from today's?
My main takeaway is don't trade with a mic in front of you and with this keyboard setup that I have right now. I did it again, or at first pre-market, I flubbed a hotkey as a result of having my keyboard too close,
Hmm.
and I took double the share size that I wanted on a trade on CLBS.
Mm-hmm.
And the damage on that one wasn't too bad. It was like $30 more than I was supposed to lose. But I think it may have contributed to my failed exit on COLL.
Hmm. Yeah.
More than anything, I think the slippage on COLL was just a case of the price was moving too fast, and my hotkeys are not set up for stocks of that price range.
Gotcha. Yeah, my takeaways from today, just overall, it's just another one of those slow days, and you got to be patient. You got to be patient. Wait for that, ideal setup. Patience is key, and got to avoid some of these, ticky tack, low conviction trades. Sometimes you get in the habit. You did it once yesterday, you got away with it, and then you start to, go for another one the day after, and you want to avoid those those BC setups. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, I definitely took a B setup today.
hmm
On that COLL trade. It was super highly anticipatory. I was looking for a move of $2 just to get started, basically.
Yeah. I mean, my trade, CNST trade, I didn't mind it, but maybe it's a little bit out of my price range, 20 $20 stock. I mean, the setup was the same as I would take for a micro float, but just maybe I got to avoid these bigger price ones. And the BNGO pre-market trade wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad trade. I don't regret taking it. I mean, it wasn't an A plus setup by any means, but it was still a solid setup. My pre-market long strategy, but I knew it didn't have big time potential, and I'm happy I recognized that, and it worked out for me. And it's just gonna end up. Looks like it's gonna be a a small little green day for me. Let's see.
Nice.
Good. That's a good one. Nice.
PRTY.
Bike. I wonder about volume. How do I know what volume looks good? You just got to track. You just gotta keep tracking and tracking. You know what I say? Go back to the biggest squeezers, the biggest rips. Go back SES. Go back to my live stream. Look at the volume on SES on the day one, and look at the 1 minute volume bars. Look at the overall volume bars. Uh, you know, take volume into consideration with the price. So depending on the price, the volume is going to be different requirements for each single price, and just keep studying it. I don't want to lay out. I don't want to give you guys my tables. I think it's something you guys could do on your own. If you guys have the Thinkorswim on demand, you guys could do it. Look at RKDA. Look when that one squeezed. Oh, what did the volume on RKDA look like? And go back and see that day, and then you'll realize like, oh, this is squeezer volume. This is big time volume. This is a volume I want to be in when I'm looking for a long. So just you go back and and track.
I wouldn't mind adding to that point, actually,
Sure.
because I think looking at a chart that's not moving is a heck of a lot different than watching it while it's happening. I think that was one of the biggest shocks for me when I got live was, oh my God, like the volume bars, they're not super clear. So how do I figure out what's going to be the high volume? And I think a really important thing is to be able to quickly calculate the math as to, what's how much time is left on the candle, what are we on track to make for this volume bar, and you'll be able to identify ascending volume a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm. Good point there. Good point there, guys. Take notes, everyone. Take notes. So
But it really is a shock because like I studied charts big time before I went live for the first time. And then I got live and it was just like, yeah, I froze up. I didn't
mm-hmm.
know. And then I would miss these, home run rippers because I couldn't identify the pattern early enough.
You have DOS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could look back at the intraday charts too, and that you could put in historical dates and see the daily the intraday charts.
You mean like watch a live
No, you
one?
can't watch the live, but you could see like the intraday charts. The only way you could go back and look at the live is the Thinkorswim on demand feature. You could go back live any day.
I
Great.
think I'm decidedly anti Thinkorswim.
Yeah, I'm not. I like Thinkorswim for the charts, that custom indicators, and the on demand. As far as trading through Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade, probably something I wouldn't recommend. They don't have direct market access either. You want a broker that has direct market access, is going to get you the quickest fills, instant executions.
That's something. Holy shit! Do I ever have quick fills? I love Dash Trader so much.
Yeah,
My
DOS is
last live
awesome.
account was with SureTrader, and
Mm,
although their customer service is most certainly a joke, they don't exist anymore. By the way, they're like merging or something.
yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
But man, the platform itself is just I have zero complaints whatsoever.
Yeah, I've been using DOS forever now, and I love them.
It's so good.
Sterling is good too. Another good platform.
Yeah, interesting little pattern there on CNST. At least
Yeah.
somewhat. It's a lot of tug of war going on.
Mm-hmm. The Thinkorswim software is free. Thinkorswim software is free. You just have to be in the U.S. You don't even need any account
There's always a
minimum
catch.
either. What do I think about CMEG? I never use CMEG, but I've heard some good things about them. Besides Trade Zero, I heard they're probably the second best offshore broker. So you have any opinions about that, CMEG, Casper?
CMEG I haven't used, but I feel that there's no way they could have the reputation that they do if they weren't amazing. So
Yes.
for me, that's definitely where I'm looking to probably. So far, that's the top candidate for when I go back live. I'm probably going to go with CMEG.
There you go.
I have yet to do a lot of research on that front, though.
ABIO side, and ABIO is slowly grounding on up. This was a big time former runner on ABIO.
GPA.
Light volume, but just hitting the scanners a few times here. Do I want to be a hedge fund trader? Uh, I'm kind of happy what I'm doing right now. Kind of happy what I'm doing right now. Yep, you can use Trade Zero in Canada.
Yeah, I tried a trial with Trade Zero. I was a little unimpressed with their hotkey customization. That's something that's extremely important for me. I tend to perform the best on super short time frames, and I wasn't all that enthusiastic. They do have a couple of cool commission structures, though. It's been a while since I looked into them. Do you think you'll be a millionaire?
Hopefully, bike. Hopefully, one day I'll be a millionaire. Excellent, excellent coming up to these highs here.
Yeah, pattern degenerate traders. Pretty funny guy.
Yeah. You see that stuff going on with Robinhood? Like, it's like some sort of glitch where like you could get like millions of dollar in buying power. Any of you guys see that?
No.
Yeah. I think Come to Life posted a link like there's a glitch that you could do on Robinhood, and if you have $1,000, you could use like $1 million on margin. Some guy took like 50,000 shares on AMD, and he only had 2,000 in his account.
Hmm.
Crazy stuff. Infinite leverage.
That's a no, George.
George, currently, nope. This is my only source of income. Hope I'm down the line. I'm definitely gonna look to diversify myself, and look into some more forms of income. Maybe look into some real estate down the line. Am I gonna reshort CNST? Probably not. Just looking very trappy to me. Looking very trappy on CNST. It's already coming down to 10:30. I don't like entering shorts. Heading into lunch hours. May just walk away with my small green today and be happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away with my big red today and be happy. Why do I have Uber on my watch list?
All right, let's see. Happy. How much did I make today? Small green day, 2:30. Small green day. Let's see. Sterling Trader, BNGO could squeeze here. A lot of people from Ducks in the short. I mean, already 28 million in volume. I mean, how much could a chat really influence it? You know, it's not like it's 2 million in volume, but definitely give it a look.
Ugh. BNGO is so far beyond my taste in terms of thickness.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you big time there. It's just too heavy for me. Just not liking this price action.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really posting links, or something. I think it'll mess up my stream if I log into that account. So I'm just gonna give you the link, and hopefully copy and pasting will work. Will make it work.
Yeah. I could maybe I
I
could
suppose I should test it myself, huh?
let me see if I could get a link for you.
Oh, damn it.
I got you, man.
Okay.
Post it right here.
I just tried it and it was like site can't be reached. Oh yeah, I guess that because I'm logged in here.
Or maybe the Nightbot took you out.
Jesus,
Alright,
man,
so
BNGO. Oh, there's there's 250,000 shares come out of nowhere at 133.
alright guys, there's the link to Casper's YouTube channel. Everyone go sub to Casper. So there's the link right there. You know, go show him some love.
Oh yeah, I guess really I forgot to mention the most important part of my channel here is that my future is uncertain. I'm trying this from a stage of, yeah, even though I have, a substantial amount of experience, I'm not some pro who's already made $1 million trading. So you may very well see me crash and burn. And I think that's really important because whether I succeed or whether I fail, the educational value that new traders especially are going to be able to pull out of it is, I think, really high. So that's what I'm trying to, give out here. Nothing is for sale. There's no catch. There will never be ads. Nothing like that. It's for the people.
Awesome.
Much like this stream, in fact. Speaking of which, I don't think I like this video yet. How's there only 12 likes on this video? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, come on guys, drop a thumbs up, guys. Let's get the likes up to 50 here. Only 12 likes. The link, travel with us, just scroll up in the top chat. Actually, I'll repost it. There we go. Just reposted it. And for anyone new watching the live stream today, we do have a free Discord chat. Links also below in the description. There we
I feel
go,
like
guys.
I may
There's
have
50.
intimidated
Appreciate
the
it, guys.
Nightbot. Oops. Anybody else notice that the Nightbot hasn't attacked anyone today?
Maybe because you're not maybe because you're on the live stream here, Casper. It's waiting for you to go. It's waiting for you to get back in the chat.
Doji on BNGO. Where?
There we go. Got you up to 20 subscribers.
Oh yeah, I
There
didn't
you go.
even look back. That's cool.
Yeah, let's try to get Casper more, guys. Make sure you go sub to this channel. Show him some love. Post
That
some
might just
recaps every
encourage
day.
me to get off my ass and make some other content other than recaps.
Travel thoughts. Yep. Casper's channel is Freedom Trading.
10:27. Oh, okay.
Uh, Freedom Trading. Freedom Trading is the name.
I would say I have no opinion on that bike. I To me that's just this. I don't know. I look at the whole chart on BNGO and I'm just disgusted from top to bottom.
So you're saying a
There's
Doji Star
It's just
1027.
so much indecision.
Uh, I mean, yeah, a bike that is a Doji Star. See right there. Doji Star is a candle of indecision.
It's a morning of indecision.
Yep, yeah, it is a morning of some indecision here. Pattern degenerate. It's something I probably won't do. I don't really play Fortnite. Maybe I could post some other stuff. Alex posted a city video. He took a trip to New York City, just toured the city around. I could do some like maybe some more IRL videos with Alex, and maybe if
Yeah,
anyone
you
else
should,
wants to
man.
join in.
That video from Alex was really cool.
Yeah, so maybe we could try to diversify it with some more stuff like that. If you guys are interested, I think that would be cool. Bring some more entertainment to the day trading world. Yeah, bike, that would be awesome,
Hey,
man.
thanks, guys.
Us riding bikes in the city. Hell yeah, that would be cool.
That's suicide, man. Pretty sure you need a license for that.
Are you from New York, bike? I think you are, right? Oh, there's a Nightbot.
What did he even put?
No clue.
Yeah, CNST. Still light volume though on the uptrend. Super light compared
Yeah,
to earlier.
that was fader volume, but clearly there's definitely some big hands here. You're still propping it on up here in CNST. Definitely trappy there, so I'm not going to be looking for another short on it. Bike.
Oh, damn.
What time we got? 10:36. Casper, if you ever have to head out, just let me know. Just let me know.
No, I got no plans till about well, I still have to make a recap after this, so no rush on my end. It's up to you, man.
All right, cool. Yeah. Uh,
It's a pretty slow day, though. I will say that.
yeah, really slow day. Really slow day. Probably the slowest day of the week. Yeah, man, I'll give it whatever. You want to go to 10:50. I'm fine with that. Like another 10, 15 more minutes, or whatever's cool with you.
Yeah, well, I'm a smoker, so I'm already kind of fidgeting right now. But there's 164 watching. I'm sure somebody has some questions about something.
Yeah. So guys, we'll give it like 10 more minutes. Casper's got to get out. Get a smoke in and record a recap. And it's pretty dead out here, so we'll probably give it 10 more minutes. So if you guys have some more questions for myself and Casper, fire away. Hope you guys enjoyed, having enjoyed this guest speaker on today.
Yeah, I definitely have enjoyed it. I'd like to hear other people too as a listener. Was my preferred play most definitely a halt resumption? That is everything to do with halts as what I love the most. Anything that moves quickly and that stimulates my mind is where I make the most, for sure. It's not even close. So low floats, stuff like hoodies for Casper. Yeah, low float halt resumption squeezes. And I say that, and yet I totally butchered the one yesterday.
So on the halt resumption, will you look for a washout, Casper? Like a washout after the halt resumption, or you like to just get in right after the halt?
I don't. I definitely don't like washes. I actually, my recap from Monday of this week, I included my first live video where I actually show my trade on NXTC, which is almost a picture perfect situation of how I like to play halts.
Okay.
The price was definitely way out of my normal range, but the execution was almost exactly how I like things to go. Scale in, scale out, try to taper the risk as much as possible. And of course, with spreads like that, it's pretty tough. But
Hmm.
yeah, I don't like to see a wash coming out of a halt. Definitely not.
Yeah, I
I
was when I was referring more of like maybe like a quick move to the upside, then a quick pull back down and then up. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you kind of see that they have the gap up, then the pullback, then they
yeah, I know
usually
what you
have
mean, like a
that.
bottoming tail type thing coming out
Yeah,
of a halt.
yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I won't be buying the bottom type thing.
got it.
That's
Cool.
kind of what happened on NXTC actually was it tested 55 really aggressively and then bounced off that level. And that's when I added my second half of my position on NXTC on Monday and then got great resolution out of that bounce from 55. Thanks, Richard. Gamer, is that for me or Nick?
You want to talk about that, Casper? What got us in the trading? What got? I'll go. I'll say what got me in the trading first.
Okay.
I think I told you guys a story. So back in high school, senior year of math class, Alex, my trading partner who got me into trading, sat next to me, and every day we'd go to the bathroom at 9:30. And after like a month or two, I was like, dude, like, what are you doing? Every day you go to the bathroom at 9:30. He's like, oh, I'm a day trader. The market opens at 9:30, so I usually hit the bathroom to see what's going on at market open, and I was just hooked. I was just hooked. Every day we'd speak about it, and then I opened a small account, and that's what got me into trading. It wasn't, I kind of knew about day trading. Like I followed like Tim Sykes on Twitter. I followed like another guy, I think like Austin Page or something. This is a while ago, and like I knew about it, but just didn't really have the gut to get into it. But when I saw some kid, his math class sits next to me, he was into it, and he hooked me more, and that's what got me into day trading. Oh, both. All right. Oh, Casper's got. He'll be right back. All right. So yeah, when Casper gets back, I guess he'll share his story. What happened, Sterling Trader? Ducks' room's blaming a guy with the same name for posting in here. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean my stream? Bike, you want to see, float rotation. You want to see a good amount of float rotation, high volume bars, good pre-market volume. Like I told you before, man. Look at the biggest squeezers. SCS, RKDA. Just go back and look at the biggest squeezers in the market and see what the volume I did on that day. Bike, if you want to talk more about that, you could just DM me too if you want to talk more about that. If you're kind of confused what I'm saying. I must have gone for a smoke, maybe. Nick, how much money did I lose at first? I started with 500. This is like, I had two accounts. My first account, I kind of blew up. I got into, like pink sheets. I don't know why. Alex, he told me not to do it, but I did it. And guys, never get into pink sheets. They're the worst scum of the market. Got into pink sheets, like they're like OTC pump promotion type of thing. This was like 2016. Started off with 500, grew it to 2K, and then I went all in on some stupid pink sheet. I forgot the name was. I forgot what the name was, and I lost it all. Gave it back. Was back at 500. Then I saved up some money. I worked at a beach club, a local beach. Did like maintenance, and I also did some sports betting and made some money on that. Saved up 4K, reopened my account at 4K, and then I grew that one to the account balance I have now.
Yeah, I'd say you made it.
Yeah, I would say, I'm a successful trader. I wouldn't say like made it big time, but thank you, appreciate
I
it.
think once you get past the point where your monthly costs don't really have a huge effect, there's not a lot of pressure for you to, cover your account fees, for example.
Hmm.
I think, and PDT, of course, for you is a huge level, which I believe you're pretty far clear from the PDT level.
Yep, thank you. Let's see.
I might have missed some questions up here.
I did see that too, trading pennies. Uh, I did see that show Below Deck, and Tim Sykes was on it. Did see that. I'm like kind of confused with Sterling trade. I'm trying to read your message, Casper. I'm confused what you're saying. I posted in here a guy is called Sterling in his room, and they have accused him of posting in here. I feel bad now.
What?
I'm kind of
Where,
lost
where are you seeing this?
in
Oh,
chat.
I posted it here. Yeah, I'm confused there too. Yeah, I just reread that about 4 times, and
Yeah, right.
that's it.
Me too. I'm trying to like figure out what he's saying.
Maybe if
Um,
we rearrange the words.
yeah. So if you want to like clarify, what's going on, Sterling.
Love how many regulars there are in here, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's a lot of loyalty.
Yeah, much respect to you guys. Big salute to you guys.
Then again, that's I guess pretty self-serving a little bit because I've been in here every day since I discovered it.
Appreciate it, man. First, Lucas, first time watching. We'll definitely be back. Awesome. Yeah, we do this live every single day, Monday through Friday. Now I'm like really interested what's going on with like Sterling and the Ducks chat room. uh,
Yeah, he's definitely been the time and sales of Stephen Duck's activity, I find.
oh, I think I'm understanding. So Ricky's saying that we're affecting the bingo price. What, dude? This 30 million in volume. What is 100 people gonna do? Like, come on. You serious? It's not like we're freaking like buying a stock with no volume. Like, BNGO is 30 million in volume, and I'm not telling anyone to buy anything. You guys know me. I don't want anyone following my alerts. That's kind of ridiculous if that's what's going on. I think that's ridiculous.
Oh, okay. I think Kaz just called that one out perfectly there. There's a mistaken identity issue,
Oh, okay.
and so Sterling Trader's taking the heat, I guess.
Oh, they're not happy. I was calling out the alerts in here.
I don't know. I think there's some double agent action going on.
Yeah.
What rubes? Yeah, probably agree with that. Yo, man, in my opinion, if you have the power to move BNGO with a chat call out, more power to you, man, because it looks like the entire market can't move this thing right now. So,
I'm sure most of the entire population doesn't have that much buying power.
exactly.
You know, you're talking
If you
about
want to invest $30 million to
you're
make
talking about
15
hundreds of
cents,
millions of dollars to move this thing.
yeah,
Not even close, guys. So,
I'm a bit short. I got 10K buying power.
yeah, just a little. Maybe if I had another three zeros, four zeros.
Yeah. I think if I multiplied my buying power by itself, then I could do it.
How many times the float rotated on bingo? This thing stick. I mean, if we're just going off,
Almost four times.
yeah. I mean, I think the float's higher than 5 million, but
I got 8 point something, I think.
yeah, I would say it's around 8, maybe even 10. So I would say yeah, right around 3, 4 times. Stevie, thank
Well,
you,
Yahoo's
appreciate it,
giving.
dude. It's the best day trading channel you've been to.
Oh, nice.
So what time we got? 10:50. You want to do like 5 more minutes, Casper? Is that cool? And then we'll
I'd prefer 4.1, but it's
all
okay.
right, all right. We'll do 4.1 for Casper. So I know Casper's got to get out of here. He's got to do a recap. He's got to smoke.
Yeah, let me. I think there was a. Oh yeah, I forgot to answer a question up here. Damn it.
Robinhood Unlimited leverage is moving it. That's a good comment.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Gamer. Yeah. So I got fed up with my career at the time, which was in the poker world, and I got really fed up with that industry and the corruption that was in it. And so I started looking for something that could offer me the same kind of freedom. And the thing that sealed the deal for trading was the amount of stimulation that I got. I found it extremely difficult, and there's so much to take in, and there's so much pressure and so much like mental fatigue that comes up. And to me, that's extremely attractive. I like how much it makes me think and how much it challenges me. So even though the money was, maybe the third or fourth consideration, by far the first consideration was the mental challenge that day trading offers, especially on short time frames. I'm 33, Dreambox. No, I'm not afraid of ghosts. Bike.
That's good.
Yeah, no doubt, Richard. I can honestly say, I mean, this is going to sound a little arrogant, but I've never in my life tried so hard to be good at something and had so much trouble. I typically become one of the best within my field, whatever it is I try to do. And I know that sounds cocky, but the evidence is there. And in trading, I mean, I've been at it, even though it's been on and off, it has been 3 years. And even though I am profitable, I'm not anywhere near the pro level. And so to me, it's like at this point, and this is what my simulator is about right now, is to figure out whether or not I'm going to pursue this as my main career.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more, Casper.
Yeah, super.
It's
In
extremely
poker we have a
challenging.
saying that it's a hard way to make an easy living, and I feel like that applies just so well to trading as well. Once you learn it, it's easy, but to get there is a
It's
long
really
road.
like, trading's like really like a battle against yourself, and your emotions. It's a test of your discipline, your patience, and how well you want to follow your rules. And just us as human
Yeah,
beings, we tend to break the rules, so it's challenging.
yeah. Emotions are real.
100%. All right, guys, like another minute or two, and I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope everyone enjoyed. Hope. Thank you, Casper, for coming on. Appreciate it. If
Oh,
you ever
it's
want to
my
come
pleasure,
back,
man.
you're more than welcome, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to hear, like I said, other people too, man. If you guys are part of the Blue Yeti crew and you have a microphone that's entirely too sensitive and you want to join Nick, man, that'd be great if he's willing to have you.
Yeah, guys, just send me a DM. Love to have you guys on as well.
Yeah, I'll. Yeah, there's going to be a big Red Day recap coming out in 4 hours or so. So keep an eye out for that.
All
It's
right,
all
last
your
thoughts,
guys.
everyone.
PRTY.
Last final thoughts. Tomorrow's Friday. Wow.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh my God, it is.
Yeah, right? This week blew
Wait,
by.
what? What? What?
Casper's mind blown right now.
I am 100% mind blown. Where did the days go?
I know, I'm thinking the same thing. Alex told me that this morning. He's like, tomorrow's Friday. I'm like, no way.
The 5th. Oh, I didn't trade on Monday. Oh, okay. It's all coming together. I hate weekends. Yeah, I totally agree. That's when you know you love what you do.
Exactly. I hate the week. I used to love the weekends. Now I hate them.
Me too.
That's great. Yeah, that's how you know you. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know you love what you do. All right, let's see.
Like, oh, damn it, I don't get to work until Monday.
I know, right? Oh, so what a bummer. All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you guys all for tuning in today. Thank you to you, Casper. Much really appreciate you for coming in on the stream with us today. And
Yeah,
we'll
anytime,
definitely
man.
yeah, sure. And we'll definitely be having more speakers on in the future, and hopefully Casper will rejoin us too. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so coming down to the final day of this trading week. All right, that's it, guys. Peace.
See ya.